Hi, welcome back. Harun here. Today we continue our playthrough in Wuthering Waves version 3.2 Resolution to Illuminate Shadow. Before I do the recap, I had to check my old video, part 2 I guess, part 2 and part 3. And yes, Rover actually wearing a school uniform. So there are two options here, like I said in the last episode. Either this is the uniform that was given to us by Amiat somehow, atau it's not the real uniform, it's just holographic, the one and I don't know. I don't remember that scene. I remember the scene, I remember what Amiat said to us when she somehow turned our clothes into different one. We will see. Because here's the thing. When we do the segue with Luke, we technically wearing the normal outfit, so I don't know if the Amiya thing is actually permanent, the outfit, or between the segue and Act 5, Act 4, we actually do some school stuff. We went to the classroom off screen, we do homework off screen maybe, and that's why the school given us the outfit. Because here's the thing, when we start the quest, I don't realize that, no one pay attention to our outfit, so I assume it always been student uniform or dress for a while. Maybe we will, and I think that's what happened. Because I will talk about it during live stream, during the recap. Yeah. So basically, we wearing the actual school uniform for now. Let's see how long we're gonna wear it, because I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's do a bit of recap before we start the quest. Before we continue the quest, what I'm saying. So first, we begin. Last time we trying to find Sigrika in the venue, and we meet Linai. We talked to her, and she said she been busy with schoolwork. That's also my own question. We are technically a student, but I don't feel like I given a homework or something. Maybe it's not important to the story, which is yes, it's not important, but we are a student, but I don't feel like we a student somehow. Like, that's why I keep saying this, but I wish we're not student. I wish it's just someone, an alumnus or something you can call it, or maybe a researcher that helping the academy or something instead of a student, because again, they never given us homework. I don't even feel the classroom. We only went to the classroom once, and either then, I don't know what we get from that. I guess the Royan history, the whole thing was try to get. So yeah, I wonder if you're gonna go to school again, classroom. Listening to us something or maybe a homework, but I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get that, but we will see. Anyway, when we talk with Klinika, we asked her about Sigrika, and Lina knew Sigrika. Apparently, they are in the same classroom on one of the lesson, I believe, and she helped her when it comes to Royan history class, Royan history. But since we know that Lina went back, become a freshman again, fresh year, so Sigrika become senpai, and we keep calling her Sigrika senpai when we meet her later on. Anyway, when we asked about Sigrika again, she said that we should find Denia, which is Sigrika friend, and yeah, Linai shown us who is Denia, and we meet her. It's the one we saw in the live stream. and I assume she is the spy. I don't know. She smell spicy. I mean spy. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, when we meet Denia, she was talking with Isla. I don't remember when, but I heard the name Isla before. Maybe it's something I mistaken, but we will see. And at first I assume, her voice, is this the voice in the dark side? But then again, later on, when we enter the dark side again, the same voice is... We heard the same voice, but Sigrika, who is friend of Denia, didn't recognize the voice, so I guess that's not Denia's voice then. Maybe that's the spy voice, which is the character we haven't seen, or who knows, we'll see. And after we asked Denia about Sigrika, she said, "Oh, when was the last time blah, blah, blah? Oh, it's about the riddle. Oh, maybe she gonna appear somewhere in the sky, something like that." And we have this comical entrance where Sigrika falls down from the sky, somehow perfectly fine, not hurt or anything. So I guess either Sigrika is durable, or falling from the sky doesn't kill people. I don't know. Or it's just for comical purpose, the whole scene. Maybe. But yeah, so this is something that we learned, that I think this is foreshadow something in the future, when we leave the dark side anytime in the next time. We're probably gonna teleport it somewhere else instead of appear in the same location as we enter. Because again, when we with Lucilla, we enter in that room and we leave also in that room. So unless Sigrika enter from something in the sky, I don't know. Possible. That's also a possibility. But yeah, after that we ask Sigrika to talk alone. And somehow Denia suggesting divination area, which in the next, when we went there, that's where we get a new riddle. So that's already been suspicious about the Denia thing. Is she a spy or not? I don't know. Why did she suggest us to go to that divinator area? I mean, I think the reason is that no one ever went there, which is interesting, even though this is the time of the years where the riddle thing happened. So technically people visit this divinator to check the new riddle, right? So why it's empty, I don't know. Because if I were Rover, I will probably gonna ask Sigrika to went to dormitory, the one where we talk with Lucilla. That's also a private area, technically. So why, instead of that, Denia leading us to go to the divinator, which means Denia is suspicious. That's what I think. And anyway, we followed the advice and then we went to this building, which I assume this is something that's new. I don't think this building exists. Not the building, it's like the inside of the building, which is a Rabelais College department, which is our department technically. I don't think this building exists before, because I haven't explored, so I don't know if this building already a thing before 3.2. But anyway, when we enter there, this is the loading. The place is the one we saw in the live stream thumbnail. So basically, this is new, I think. Before we go to the divinator area, we seen this board, the riddle board. In that riddle board, basically saying that Sigrika is high on the list. So I assume Sigrika always doing the riddle because she has wish she want to get. I think it's the whole thing with the riddle, right? So I wonder why did Lucilla back then say that there's no riddle for Sigrika at that moment, which I assume maybe at least in that moment when we seen Sigrika there, there's no new riddle that the academy release, I guess. Technically, Divinator was made by the institute, so I don't know. Anyway, my point is, I guess the riddle that Sigrika do before basically the same as we get the riddle we get now, which is the one that is not registered by the academy, which means probably influenced by Fraxidus, whoever that is. That's my guess. The only thing that makes sense basically, because you know Lucilla say there's no riddle, but then again there's a lot riddle board, and then Sigrika is there on top of that, which means, and not to mention again the team with Sigrika, I forgot to mention. They keep mentioning the successor of the Heliodic 6. This is the main theme for Sigrika, I think. The whole expectation to become the maybe again it's technically similar to the other one. In different way, like Holy Knight is want to free, we have to have this free new life in the academy. Don't want to tie it with the whole missionary thing back then in New Federation. Sigrika, I feel like it's the same thing where she want people to see her as Sigrika, not a successor of Heliodic 6 thing. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And again, yes, we went to the Venator, we talk about the stuff, and she said she doesn't know. We still suspecting Sigrika somehow, but even though I think it's not, I don't think it's Sigrika. The whole thing with spy, that Grand Architect talk about. I mean, as a player, I assume it's Denia. But let's see how the rover unveiled this whole spy stuff during the New Solar celebration. And yeah, we got the new riddle, and this is the thing that this riddle apparently other students also get similar riddle. Then we talk with Lucilla, and then she says she's gonna check that out, and that's it for now for the thing with Lucilla. Meanwhile, we and Sigrika gonna go to this riddle. We're gonna solve it, I guess. So the entrance to the dark side is in the classroom. Technically, in the same classroom that we enter, the only time we went to the classroom, and that is the seat behind my seat back then, rover seat. So let's go in, and let's go enter the dark side. Enter. Hello, rover. Why are you not moving? Okay. So yeah, that's a bit of a recap. A lot too much recap, because there's so much that we have a lot of moving part and a lot of, I mean, a few character introductions, so the recap a bit long. Oh, by the way, before we begin, anyway, let's check the thing first. So today, well, not. Let's go to event. So this is a week, 7th day, the 7th day after the update. So we seen the drip market. I check Twitter. So they release drip market for 3.3. At least one of character. Hopefully, maybe there will be more. That's why I will not check drip market today. I will wait a few days just in case, just like when Sigrika drip market before. Just in case they will release another one, because here's the thing. So the one we saw, at least the one that I saw, is the new character we just saw in the live stream, Hyuki. Even though, so my question is, where Lucilla? I thought Lucilla will be the next one, because technically she has been one of the early character they shown back then before 3.0, right? So maybe the second half will be Lucilla, but we will see again. I will wait a few days. If there's no new deep market, then I assume Hyuki is the only one, and then I'm gonna read her description, because again we haven't met Hyuki technically, so I don't know who she is yet. Anyway, let's continue. The description is exactly the same. Sigrika, a student you encounter there. So yeah, because of that, let's just teleport. I think the closest one to that is through here. So yeah, I wonder why Shigerika didn't recognize the voice. Maybe it is different voice. I assume it's Denia's voice because I don't really pay attention to actual Denia voice, and then the one inside the dark side. So I just guessing. You're new. I never seen you. Napolita still there. I wonder if she have different response now that we saw Ameat coming out from the simulation. Well, not the Ameat, but you know, the simulation Ameat. Where is it? Wait a minute. Explore the dark side of what? Where? Oh, it's not. What are you doing? Wait, what? Huh? Are? Why we not using? This is weird. Why we not using a uniform? But sometime I mean the story we using uniform, and my character, my rover, was wearing uniform, but this rover somehow did not. I think this is a scene in 2.1 or 2.0, not 3.1 or 3.0. I think if this is 3.2, I believe we will wear a school uniform. Blah blah blah. Student IT, elective science, Phantom Diva, Aris. Why Aris here? Phantom Diva technically. Yeah, this is the thing I should check before. Wait, okay, I'm mistaken by the way. I think the classroom we are in back then is over here. Wait, no? Wait. Is that the classroom? I thought the classroom. I think this is the classroom. Somehow I don't know, but I cannot open it. So maybe I was mistaken, and that thing over there is our classroom. But I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I think my classroom is over there. So we are not in the same class. I thought we are in the same. Ignore my recap about the classroom. So we're not in the same classroom. But why I cannot open the classroom, I wonder. Interesting. I thought we are over there, but then again, somehow the classroom is closed. The one we enter back then. Instead, we have the new one over here. Yeah, this guy. Is that the new entrance to the dark side? Why is popping? I wanna read? Okay, never mind. I guess. Hello. Anyway, ignore. What am I saying again before we start this? Yeah, the voice. I can reset somehow. Let's go enter. So, I guess the voice is not Denia, because Sirika didn't recognize the voice. Unless she heard different voice. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, who is this? I don't remember Denia's voice, by the way. Maybe it's. Yeah, maybe this is not Denia, I don't know. This is the spy. I think this is the spy, right? Whoever this is. Maybe? Or this is some dark side will. So this is not a thing, but no, it's not someone, but something. We'll see.
私にも聞こえたよ。誰かの心の声かな。聞いてると気分が悪くなる。
Maybe it's the dark side speaking because of whatever Fraxido's doing is influencing the dark side. Yep, this is it.
ここには何度も来てるから 私についてきて。
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's been here
黒板に
somehow.
ブラックホールがある。
So this area is not new.
知ってるよ。これは1限目の授業がどうしようもなく眠たい証。
Like a clock is already midday. I don't know. I guess the term midday is different for me. Oh, in my day, we start school at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a rune.
その意味を照
Wait,
らし
what the rune? I don't see a rune. I only see a black hole.
ここからテレポートで行けると思う。
Okay. Upon approaching the entry switch gate will pull you toward it, touch it to the earth. Okay. Black hole, white hole. I see. I mean, this is exactly look like the same thing when we enter. Oh, again about
裏学園の原因。
why they talking about successor?
心の声がみんなこんな風に考えてるんだね。
I haven't read. Maybe I should. Yes.
ロイジンの未来を彼女に任せていいの？あんな若い子に。
I mean, it's successor doesn't mean
謎をすぐに解いちゃうんだから。
it's not mean that she gonna inherit when she's still a student. She just gonna do that in the future. People age, you know. I don't understand this reasoning. This is a dumb reason. This girl,
ロイジンの未来を彼女に任せていいの？
technically successor chosen since birth, if I remember. So they given every single successor before her and every single time as always like that. It's basically a Royan culture. Wait a minute, aren't you Royan? Look at your. Yeah, you are Royan. How do you doesn't know about your own culture? I even what I the reason I know
ロイジンの未来を彼女に任せていい
because
の？
when we went to BR World, right? They're talking about the whole successor thing. The whole in Act 2 basically. In Act 2 we learn about Soulworn, Heliodox 6, and the two successor at least so far, Ingvar and Sigrika. There should be more again. So yeah, the successor stuff is chosen the moment they birth because I think they have that super special thing. So why you or Royan questioning that, even though it's been almost been like that for thousands of years? I think that's weird. She's Royan, right? Look at her headband. That's a signal to Royan.
彼女に任せていいの？
I don't know. Maybe they using different model, but you know,
謎をすぐに解いちゃうんだ。
I don't understand the logic behind that dialogue. It's so weird, especially a Royan talking about her when it's always been the tradition. They should know better. At least it's what my. Ooh, solve the first riddle. But yeah, that's a bit weird. I mean, I know the point. The point is, again, the whole thing with Sigrika, with she and not Royan.
愛しい子よ。
Oh,
さあ、この謎を解いて
oh,
みて。
we've seen her mother again. Why we saw her mother inside dark side?
お母さん。
I don't understand. She not a student, right?
その素晴らしい力で才能に至る道を探すのよ。
Again, this whole thing about dark side, I feel like has nothing to do with the student emotion. This is just Sigrika thing. I think we will see. Unless again, this was predicted. Not predicted. I guess this was the original plan of the Praxidus to lead the successor of Heliodex 6 inside the dark side, when the one that they alter or something. We will see. Because I don't think the mother should have been should have this image here, because again we know that is emotion of the student, that technically every student emotion here, not someone else. How did Darkseid create the image of Sigrika's mother, unless this is Sigrika emotion? Sigrika again, we talk about change. Look at this. Her mother talk about the gift, which is the whole thing with successor thing, and this has been worrying Sigrika over time. That's why it's appeared here. That's my guess, by the way. I think, yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. This is big. This is part of Sigrika worry, because we know student emotion will took form in the dark side, and then this is Sigrika story, so it makes sense if Sigrika worry will be here. And the Nifora we saw, I guess that's also Sigrika thing, Sigrika worry, because she mentioned about her, no name by the way. I'm 100% sure it is Nifora. So I wonder what her wish is. I think her wish is to be normal or something. We will see. Anyway,
まさかここでお母さんの幻影を見るなんて。
yeah, let's see what the description for reflection. So reflection technically only possible for the student unless it's part of that student emotion, which is you, Sigrika. Let's see. Shadow of student emotion in the dark side, which mirror the hidden feeling within the student. See, I still remember what Lucilla told me. Shadow of student emotion, and since the mother is not a student, nor, which is, I assume this is Sigrika emotion. Okay, I just answer my own question about why the mother here. Anyway,
お母さんはずっと私を誇りに思ってくれてた。だから絶対がっかりさせたくないの。
well, because this is your, not her. It's not her emotion. It's your Sigrika thing.
それじゃあこの謎を一緒に見てみよう。
She said, I think she doesn't true to herself. She said, she always been from me, I won't let her down. But then when I read the Japanese text, it said,
お母さんはずっと私を誇りに思ってくれてた。だから絶対がっかりさ
okay,
せた
never
く
mind,
ないの。
it's exactly what was written here. But yeah, Sigrika deep down in her heart doesn't want this expectation thing. That's the horizon. That's the whole thing about the dark side. The point of dark side in this story is for Sigrika character development, I think.
ここからテレポートで行けるはずだよ。でも意味の始まりと終わりが逆さまになってるみたい。そうだ、これを試してみて。このルーンなら意味を元通りにできると思う。
What rune? I haven't seen a single rune. Well, except the one we saw in the front of us. Oh, finally. So, is this your ability creating? This is interesting symbol. Is it a black hole? I mean, white hole combined? What's this? We're somehow able to use this frequency. Okay, interesting. Is this Sigrika ability? The reason why Sigrika is successor because she able to create rune into thing.
ルーンを元通りに。
A rune can grant that can control over the switch get use it to flip. Okay. Interesting. If she able to do this, she can do this to anyone then. She can give this to anyone. We need to correct them. Wait, what should? Huh? By the way, if you play,
先輩、ルーンを元通りにしてみて。
yes. Wait a moment. So, this remind me of something. So this is black hole, and this is white hole. There's one game that I played before called Outer Wild, and then one of the ending is requiring us to tamper with black hole and white hole in the high. I forgot the name. High particle lab or something in one of the island. Anyway, this scene remind me of that. But let's see. What we're gonna do? what if you doing it to that thing?
その調子だよ先輩。あれ昨日も似たルーンを見たような。
Hahaha.
解読してみるね。
Too bad the Shigrika and reverse the thing.
そのまま進むのよ。
Hey, what?
愛しいシグリカ。すべての謎を解けば優秀なソルスウォーンになれるはずよ。
Yeah, this is Shigrika worry.
うん。次の謎も解いてみせる。
We cannot have two black hole, I guess.
謎が解かれた。きっとできるって信じてたわ。
Oh, this is a riddle. This is... Anyway.
どんな謎も解けるはずだ。
I mean, this can all be solved by Shigrika then. Because any other student, they cannot use this ability, whatever this rune thing that we given by Shigrika. So how do others do? Again, I've said this before, that the reason why, maybe because the reason why Shigrika high in the leaderboard, because all the riddles somehow related to rune, at least this year. And I guess this is the plan by Fraxidus. Whatever they're gonna do with Shigrika, we will see. I think. Anyway, let's see. I feel like this whole thing is staged by Fraxidus, just to get Shigrika to do something. See, everything is Shigrika rune.
あなたならもっと早く解けるでしょう。具合でも悪いの？私は。
Yep.
謎は解かれた。残像は消えろ。
It is Shigrika's worry. I'm emotion. Very. Can I see the Shigrika doing stuff? Go, go, Shigrika, go, go, Shigrika.
うまくやれなかった時、お母さんはこんな気持ちだったんだね。
That's what you think, your mother, though.
がっかりさせたくなかったな。
This is all
十
your,
分よくできてる。
I think.
少なくともあの謎を解いた。
I mean, unless
これからの動きも知ってる。
because this is technically student emotion, and then her mother is not student. So, yeah, I don't think this is her mother.
シグリカ、
Hey,
やっと来てくれたんだ。
you
ずっと待っていた。
grand architect. Why you got excited, friend? Is ini Vora?
ニボラ。またシグリカと関係している幻影だ。
See, this also related to Shigrika. It's not Grand Architect having reflection here. That's not weird if Grand Architect. Yeah, exactly. So why did Shigrika assume that her mother feeling? Because if that's the case, then this is Grand Architect feeling, which doesn't make sense. Which means all of this reflection is based on Shigrika emotion and what she thinks deep down in her heart.
ごめんね。
What's happening?
大丈夫。慣れてるから。お願いは決まった？その謎を全部解いたら、お願いができるんだよね。
Nivora was the one, I guess, who suggested Shigrika to do this thing. Which means, again, the Grand Architect plan is Shigrika. I see what they gonna do with her. Because of her special ability with rune, maybe we'll see.
シグリカ、もう時間がないよ。
この幻影、ずっと彼女にプレッシャーをかけている。
Unless this whole thing is, again,
ごめん。
Fraxidus thing.
私は。
大丈夫だ、シグリカ。あなたは一人じゃない。
Which I assume that's one of the reason. I don't understand why you call this riddle.
ルーンの解読に手間取ったから、一緒に遊ぶ時間がなくなっちゃった。もしかして、お願いがないから解読に集中できなかったの？
I mean, again,
ごめん。
not really.
次はもっと頑張るから。
So the whole thing with riddle, that's not really how. This is pretty much for Shigrika. Like how I don't like. Do other students have the same riddle? But then again, it's requiring someone who can manipulate the rune. So no one will answer. Will get the solution for that riddle. Which I think this whole area. Remember the hint, the ticket we get from Divinator? I don't know the Divinator. Is it Divinator? From the thing, the Soliskian thing. It's technically a Sigrika's riddle, and then the image showing a rune, right? I guess because of showing rune, this dark side version of here is related to rune. So I think the other student will have different riddle which tied into their own ability, maybe, because I don't think anyone else that's not Royan at least we got this riddle, because this is really specific for someone who know about rune, especially someone like Sigrika who gifted, I guess, with this rune ability. So yeah, my assumption before, because I think Rover had the one who said that the other student also get the same riddle. That's what Rover said, I believe. That's what confused me. Now I'm certain that the other people will have different riddle, because unless all the other one who get same riddle are Royan, which is possible, I guess. Anyway.
落ち着いてるよ。でももう少し計算式を調整すればもっと早く解読できるの。そうすればあの残像たちは二度と現れなくなる。
This whole thing is Sigrika, by the way. I'm not helping since I cannot do anything with rune.
残像が現れても俺たちなら解決できるはずだ。
けどお母さんもニボラちゃんも私にがっかりしてた。
That's your emotion, Sigrika. I guess because of her thing since the beginning, since she was a kid, she has this high expectation of herself. That's why this mother and Nivora reflection appear.
これがみんなの心の声なら私は。
That's not what they think. That's what you think they think. Especially considering Grand Architect is...
少なくとも今は裏学園に反映された影に過ぎない。明らかにあなたを狙っている。惑わされたら。
Yeah, I think this is again like exactly. I think yeah, Rover here is right. This whole thing is a stage by Fraxidus. I still don't know why they want Sigrika to yet. At least maybe, I mean, of course I know it's the rune. They want someone that able. I mean, I think that's the reason why Nivora befriends Sigrika. Maybe, I mean, the Great Architect befriend Sigrika because of her gift with this rune thing, and it's probably gonna help Fraxidus decipher something for them, especially something that related to Aleph 1. I think.
この通り。残像が現れたとしても、
mean the spy that Grand Architect talk about. There's a chance that is also someone who close to Sigrika. We know someone that was called a Sigrika's friend. So is it Tenia? The spy?
俺たちが正しいことの証拠だ。
Or maybe it is where we're supposed to go, Rover. We big play. Oh, we saw her own reflection. Hello? Nothing? Oh, okay, I need to wait for Sigrika to move. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Nothing? I thought we were gonna talk about... This is you, by the way. Hello, Sigrika. What? Nothing to talk about? Sure. Oh, another you. This is your, again, this is your emotion. All of this is your Shigrika emotion. That's why. Yeah, the whole thing with give successor and blah blah blah.
シグリカ、あなたなら今度こそもっと頑張らないと。大丈夫、私なら。
This is your emotion.
私ならきっとできる。こんなルーンで悩んでる場合じゃない。
Okay, let's see what you're gonna do. So yeah, this whole thing is Shigrika. Why water? Interesting. This is water, right? I think. A little bit like cloud, water cloud. Whoa, what is what? Whoa, what's that? What's this? What's the what? What? What's going on? Where are we? Are you been here before, Shigrika? You said you've been here before. Is this including this place? Another rune, riddle, that can only be solved by her.
ルーンの進路が邪魔されてる。私の解読スピードが遅すぎたせいかな。
Well, I think we can help.
これを排除
It's
した
my
いけど、
turn.
どうすれば。
Yeah, that's me.
邪魔者は落下攻撃で何とかする。
わかった。重力が逆さまになってるから、鍵縄を使えば上に行けるはずだよ。
Okay, it's reversed somehow. Ah, the hint is in the area. Yeah, this is the opposite direction. Hop. A rune that trap rune, key, and rune lock must be manually removed through the plunge. Oh, plunge attack. I'm helping.
始まりと終わりの意味を支配して、私が道を作る。
It's interesting. The English translation said the flow of the true name, but in Japanese it said Hajimari no Owari.
始まりと終わりの意味を支配して、私が道を
Beginning
作る。
and ending, or something like
本当
that.
にできるの？
Hey, the architect, stop it.
それは厳しいわ。
And I don't know who you are. I mean the mother. Stop it. You Fraxitus member.
才能の無駄遣いには気をつけなさい。
Yep, this is 100% Fraxitus doing. They want Sigrika for something. Because of her gift. I remember this in the live stream. We're walking through this thing. But I'm somehow reversed in the below. What is this place? Why so many chair? I mean, table. The sonorous spear is huge somehow. That's interesting. The black hole it just exploded for some reason.
俺は大丈夫だ。シグリカは
I wonder what the point of that
私も
whole sequence.
けどどうしてルーンが爆発したんだろう。
Yeah, why is explode? Yeah, exactly why.
なんでうまく制御できなかったの？
Huh. Look at this. Look at that. What is this? This. Okay. Can we check it? Oh, we can. This is that. This is this. Stellar orbit bits. I mean, not the description, but this image here is the same as this, but just different form. I think somehow. And also the Sigillum boss area. It's exactly the same background. But because let me check. Sigilubos area. Okay, not this one. I guess the one in. Anyway, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if that is a choice because of the, you know, the half planet being split. I don't know what to call it. Ah, okay. Look, it's very clear now. What is that? Wait, is that technically the same image or something else? Rune riddle again. Sun, moon, and star.
これで最後だって分かってるよね。自分を証明できる最後のチャンスだよ。
Are you actually a Grand Architect reflection, or I mean, I keep saying this. This is Shigrika, all of this. Shigrika reflection of different people. She doesn't want.
才能とは何なのか、神の賜り物とは何なのか、その答えを教えてあげましょう。
She doesn't want to let down because of the whole thing with gift and stuff, and this whole thing has been bothering her mind probably since forever, and then this is probably the first time this worried become big. I think it's amplified by Fraxidus because she's technically the second year's, right? So last year I don't think she feel like this. Anyway.
愛しのシグリカならきっとできるわ。この謎の答えは
Yes, follow your heart, Alicia. I mean, Sigrika.
大臣にとって太陽は神からの賜り物。私にとって初めて得したルーン。それが才能の鍵。
Any gift?
お願い。私の答えが間違ってるはずない。
Technically, the star is the sun. If you think about it, our sun is also a star. So the image we saw the star as well over there is technically the same thing. Hoshi to Tayo, the same.
違うの？なんで？どうして？失敗した子は
Yeah, whose voice is this? Is it the dark side power?
あの声だ。
辛いでしょう。がっかりしてるでしょう。自分を疑ってるのになんで続けるの？
I don't think this is that voice. That's an NPC. I wish maybe I don't know. We'll see. Is it actually her or is the spy? What? Again, that's Fraxidus, right? So yeah, this whole thing has been staged by Fraxidus. I keep saying this.
ルーンが反応しない。
攻撃が一切効かない。おそらく周りからエナジーを吸収してる。
I assume that is Fraxidus member, by the way. Hi, Lucilla, finally. Is this the thing that causing the dark side to change?
私のペットはよくできているだろう。
Ah, who is this? This is different voice. Is it a spy?
脅迫者はこれらの感情をどう対処するのか。
Okay, this is someone I never heard about. Are you Praxidus? Who is this? Who are you?
見せてもらおう。有効に使うのみだ。せっかく時間を稼いでくれたのだから。
Of the time you brought me. Who do I know you? 誰ですか? Huh, new character. That's the spy then. It's not Denia. Never mind. Maybe I still think Denia is somehow related to whatever Fraxidus doing. Wait a minute. We don't go to the alarm clock. Are we just leaving the area? How do we go out?
体に異常はないよ。
The alarm clock.
ルーンの解読に失敗したのは
Okay, maybe
当
I
時
don't
の
know.
心理状態に問題があったからだろうね。
So again, as you can see here, we come out from the same area we in. So in the beginning there, when Sigrika fall from the sky, did she enter the thing? Maybe it was the object that was as an entrance back then that Sigrika enter is carried by a bird or something. That's why when somehow just coincidentally that the bird or whatever took the entrance is flying in the sky. That's why. Anyway.
シグリカ君、前に話したことは覚えているかい？
Yes, bad, good or bad, true or false, something like that.
もっと自信を持つよ
Oh,
うに
never mind. I forgot.
そう。ただし、焦りは禁物だ。飴をあげよう。さっきの曲、どこか懐かしい感じ。
Wait, what? Song? What song? This song? In the background? Huh? Okay, maybe this song.
気に入ったのかしら？
What song? I don't hear any song. Huh?
フリートスノーフラッフの歌だもの。彼女の歌は
Yeah, I think this song in the background.
そう思わないかしら？
I don't heard any song when we escape. Maybe, I don't remember. I thought this is part of the background sound. I guess not.
エイメス。
私たちは裏学園に入って2人に協力しようとしたけれど、裏学園に周波数を拒まれたの。そしてあの化け物は裏学園の権限を奪い、学生しか出入りできないように制限した。
Only student? Okay. Interesting. Maybe only Sigrika.
だから仕方なく別のやり方を探したわ。幸い、裏学園に発生した感情までは制限できないよね。
Okay, so this is how you guys helping us.
どんな感情も裏学園に必ず痕跡が残る。この間あなたたちが開いたファンクラブのイベントでたくさんの優しい思い出ができたから、この歌の力で2人を連れ戻せたのよ。
Wait, what? The fan meeting I held? I joined. I don't think I held the fan meeting. When we doing stuff with Ameyat, the fan already have fan meeting. I think maybe I was mistaken. Unless Lucia talk about the after we go back from the whole thing with Sigilum, we have fan meeting because I think we did though. We have a meeting after the whole thing, after and before technically. So yeah, maybe it is.
あの化け物はただの残像じゃありませんでした。
That's Fraxidus.
一体何なんですか？
I think the outfit
さっき参加
remind
した
me.
のが何なのか知りたいんです。私を信じてください、教授。先輩、私本当に役に立ちたいの。
Yep, I think you need to know because I think they want to get you. Let's share what you know so far. So this group called the
現時点で
Fraxidus.
断言できるのは、
Okay.
あの残像はフラクトシテスのものだということくらいかしら。
Okay, so that thing is not Fraxidus member. That's just set Discord who somehow the resemblance just very Fraxidusy, you know, the color of the pot. So that's why I assume during the live stream when we saw that the new enemy, I assume they all think that's a part of Fraxidus member because of the outfit, the red and everything.
フラクトシデス。
Yes, a bad guy, a terrorist organization, technically, an international terrorist organization.
前にフラクトシテスの組織長から予告されたんだ。奴は俺たちとゲームをしたいらしい。 おそらくそのゲームというのは学生の間に伝わってい
Yeah,
る謎のこ
exactly.
とだよ
Everything
ね。
is staged.
謎と関係のある人はすでに追っているよ。実際、彼らの多くは現実世界に支障をきたしている。
Then we should stop this whole riddle thing.
ずっと続けていた研究や課題を投げ出したり、苦痛を八つ当たりしたりする人もいれば、自分の行動をコントロールできなくな
The
っ
whole
た
thing we
人。
saw in the beginning when we entered the first time, when we entered the dark side for the first time, we saw the character, I mean the student who technically doing this. I thought this is something in the past, like maybe it is within the same year, I guess, which makes sense. I guess they influenced the whole plan with Fraxidus. Well, not really. Technically, I don't know how long Fraxidus has been. Technically, if we assume what we think was right back then, 20 years ago, the reason why we sent Luke here, so the whole Fraxidus thing has been in plan for 20 years now. So yeah, maybe they're waiting for someone with ability like Sigrika, because again, I still believe that Sigrika is important here, considering her ability to read a rune and create rune, I guess.
その子たちはすでにフラクトシデスの演技の一部になってしまったと考えた方がいい。
Oh, and are you suggesting that the spy is every single student that has been manipulated by the riddle? So that's not okay. Anyway, let's see.
シグリカもその一人だな。
I mean, yes, technically, because of the riddle thing.
私？
裏学園の謎も残像も明らかにあなたを狙っていた。
Yep.
裏学園と関わりがあるんじゃないかと疑っていたが、どうやらゲームにただ巻き
So
込ま
you're
れ
still
た
thinking about that? I thought it was very obvious from the beginning. She doesn't know anything about. Sure.
何がゲームなの？一刻も早く止めないと。私ならあの変な謎を解けるよ。教授、先輩、私に。
Do we need to solve the riddle? Isn't that what the Grand Aztec won?
シグリカさん、一度帰って休みなさい。
どうして？私が失敗したから？
Because you are a student?
危険だからよ。
I mean, yeah, of course, yeah, dangerous.
協力したい気持ちはわかるわ。けど、
Yes, I get
学生
see,
を危険
student.
にさらすわけにはいかないの。
Interesting say, Lucilla. So where are you when the Void Worm attack in Aquan? Anyway, I keep thinking about that scene in Aquan because the whole thing with Void Worm still weird. Yeah, let's confirm her. Why?
今は休んだ方がいい。シグリカ。
Yes, I'm not student like you. I'm different. I am alumni.
先輩。わかった。
And also a protagonist. This is where Denia come into play, I think. Yep, she's still taking this. The whole thing with successor is still weighing on her. Let's see what's going on. I think somehow the next scene after this, Sigrika will somehow
やはり
disappear
私は彼女を
and doing the whole riddle solving on her own, and then we're gonna find her.
ために必死になっていることは知っているだろ。
もちろん一緒に行動できるわ。けれど今の状態のままではダメよ。リューク先生、あの子は自分に自信がないそうね。けど私からすればむしろ逆に見える。きっと負けず嫌いな子だわ。自分なら全部の期待に応えられると思っているはず。
Expectation.
いえ、応えなければならないと思っているのかもしれない。
That's exactly what I think. Lucilla spelling the thing that I mean, just in case someone doesn't understand what's going on with Shigrika.
似たような学生を山ほど見てきたもの。
I mean, not just student, anyone actually. But yes. Ah, this is the scene.
自分なら
Oh,
できると信じ、
the
失
threat.
敗しないように全力を尽くして自分を証明しようとする。
Exactly.
漂白者くん、前に言った方向を間違えた学生のこと、まだ覚えてるかしら。
I don't. Is it Shigrika?
彼女はスタートーチ学園を離れただけじゃないわ。
Oh, did she die?
スタートーチ学園が彼女を永遠に失ったの。
What? What do you mean by that? Lost her for good. I think she disappeared, she died, or she went the different way. That's
彼女
ambiguous.
はワイヤーを最後まで渡りきれなかった。
What does that mean? She lost her balance on that wire. What do you mean? Did she die?
フラクトシですわ。
Or
そういった感情を
she
利用し
become
ようとしている。
terrorist or something? I don't know. That's very ambiguous. See, Denia, done.
見
Who
つけましたよ
are you?
しーちゃん。あの友達はどこに行ったんですか？
Okay, the force is different.
大事な話があるからしーちゃんを帰らせたとか？
Why are you saying that, Denia? Suspicious. How do you know we planning thing? Are you the spy? I'm still thinking Denia is the spy. Somehow she leading Shigrika. Again, Fraxidus won Shigrika, right? Yeah, I feel like Denia is Fraxidus. I don't know. This is dangerous. Shigrika, stay away from you, Denia.
私がダメだったから。
See, Denia playing with Shigrika emotion here, technically, depending on how you interpret what she said. I think.
これあげます。
Okay, why are you
ト
giving?
ワイライトハニー味
Uh,
好きですよね。
are you not a spy? What? Why you say the thing that you said before, but then again you say this, and I'm confused. What do you want, Denia? Are you actually just
こうなったら
Shigrika
いっそ
friend?
謎なんて放っておけばいいと思いますけど、それとも
What?
未来のヘリオディック6だってことをみんなに証明したい
Is
んで
this
すか？
a mind game? I trying to playing with Shigrika mind. I'm saying this from the perspective of if Denia is the spy, by the way, because I don't know if Denia playing with Shigrika currently. Is this? Let's see. Suspicious.
私はただみんなをがっかりさせたくないだけ。
I didn't see any touched mark again around Denia.
子供たちは誰もが純粋な心を持って学園にやってくる。
I just realized Lucilla touched mark is on her feet. I think. Right? I didn't pay attention to the image. I just reading the text. But
純粋な心のおかげで今のスタートーチ学園があるの。
I still understand why you create why the space trek create this academy in this location. This is a dangerous location, as we know. The whole thing with Void Storm. But I don't know. I still don't understand the logic behind making an academy inside such a dangerous area.
それをフラクトシデスに利用されたまま見過ごすわけにはいかない。
Unless I misremember the reason why the academy was built here.
ラハイロイに小さくない影響をもたらしてくれる。
I mean, I guess.
だとしたら、なおさらフラクトシデスより先に片付けないと。あの残像は今もエナジーの吸収を続けている。学園長は言っていたな。 裏学園とは感情の渦のようなものだと。
Did Luke just answer my question?
あの残像
By the
が
way?
中心だ。
He said this after I talking about the whole academy thing.
それをフラクトシデスに利用されたまま
The knowledge of the student holds
ましてや
can
学
shape
生一人一人
the
の知識
future
は
of Lahai-Roi
ラハイロイに
itself.
小
Is it
さ
the
な
reason
影
why
響をもたらして
the
くれる
academy was made here? Because in my opinion, I mean, I guess the young generation is easier to, I mean, I guess, but still, why here? Why in the dangerous area? I don't know.
早く見つけ出そう。
飴を多めに用意しておく必要がありそうね、リューク先生。
経費申請してもいいのかい？裏学園の監視は私たちに任せてほしい。漂白者は帰って休むんだ。大丈夫さ。このゲームをフラクトシデスに勝たせるつもりはないよ。
I still don't know why they're doing this, the fractures. I mean, I think I know. It's the whole thing with the rune. We'll see. What's this? Whisper between star. Oh. Okay, this is the event. Why we have tutorial for event? Starry Whisper. Isn't this technically event? Let's read the description here. Green and hazy as they may feel, school they always seem like gem in the river of memory. The story drift among the stars, your constant companion through every quiet night. As a new solar celebration unfolds, fresh little tales begin to blossom between you and your friend. Solve the first riddle. Okay, this is the beginning. Rule: progress the main story to unlock the event of the corresponding resonator. Certain conditions are required to unlock some of the event. Complete blah 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 to get. This is event, right? Permanent, that is. Let's see. Why we have tutorial for the event? For now, take notice while you wait for the next riddle. You got some free time to yourself. Oh. Okay, interesting. So this thing, which is permanent, is part of the main story. Interesting. Is this the thing that I want? I keep saying this. I think since the beginning of the recording of the whole Wuthering Waves playthrough, I want interaction. But what I want is interaction between character, not with Rover, because we have plenty of that already. We will see. Because I assume this is interaction Rover with this character, with Linai, and then Rover with Morji, and then maybe this one in the future, Rover with Luke, Rover with Lucilla, Rover with Sigrika, and Rover with Ameat, maybe. Complete free lunch. Show up. This is Lucilla. Another Lucilla. Oh, never mind. Find her. Who's her? Is this spoiler? Okay, so I need to do this. Which means this is part of the main story, so I will record this as well, I think. Let's see, what we supposed to do again in the... It said I need to accept Lina invitation and complete free lunch. I need to accept Morji invitation and complete that. The description still exactly the same. Yeah. This is interesting. This is something different. They never do this before, that requiring us to complete technically a permanent event to start permanent event. Okay, so that's all. I forgot what I'm gonna say in the beginning. So yeah, I assume this is not our room. Our classroom that we entered back then was over there, somehow locked. Okay, so let's talk about this whole thing. So my assumption is that the whole Fractious thing with this dark side is targeting someone with rune capability, and I don't think we're gonna use NPC as an example, which means Sigrika is the one they're searching for, someone who able to read, control, create rune, which mean part of Fractious plan are again still related to Exos Rider, because this rune thing, I think it's related to Exos Rider, right? Back then, 1000 years ago. So yeah, the whole Strider Gate, Alive One, the key connected to rune. Maybe they need to decipher rune, and then they need someone who able to do that, and that someone is Sigrika. So I don't, again, Denia is mysterious. The way she talk is make me suspicious, but I don't know if she leading Sigrika to think about certain thing, or that's just how she is. We still didn't see her Tacet mark yet, so I don't know if she playable, but I mean, if you look at her model, I'm 100% sure she will be playable. I mean, we saw Nivora as well, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Again, the whole thing with Nivora is something that I will say for now. So, I guess based on everything we know so far, Nivora with Al was been Green Architect. And I think Nivora getting close to Sigrika is because of that exact thing. The whole Sigrika gift, the rune thing. So yeah, that's all for this episode. Next time we're gonna do this invitation stuff, and let's see where we're gonna go from there, because this invitation thing is technically, I assume this is companion quest in a sense, but not really. They just how they way to make sure that the older character at least somehow relevant, even though this is not the main story. I think we need to clear all of the invitation in this patch, because the whole thing related to the new solar celebration, I think. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? Maybe they will add more in the future. In any case, that's all for today. Until next time. Bye!